All right, how is everyone? Quick video. I wanted to make this about when the universe gives you patterns. And patterns can be things like something that keeps showing up for you that triggers you. So my pattern at the minute, and it's been for years actually, and it happens a good few times a year, will be using a company, and then the company does something really, really shady. So in this example, it's a returns policy where it's almost like they set you up to fail. And it's no big deal. Well, I don't know, it's a principle, isn't it? It's £50 that they've taken. They sent me an outfit. The outfit came, it wasn't great quality, which a lot of companies source overseas, and sizing's out, quality's poor. So I sent it back within 4 days of receiving it. And why it was within 4 days was because I was away. So anyways, got it, tried it on, wasn't great, sent it back within 4 days. So anyways, they have a policy where you have to use their returns at the cost of £5. All right, no bother, well, I'm going to get my refund, so £5, it's £5 an out, isn't it? So send it back, and it doesn't reach them, interestingly enough, until over the 14-day period from when you received it. Their returns company that they choose to use took 7 days, and then mixed with the 4 days from when I received it, it still left me 1 day leeway. Now, they refused delivery on the last day, so it came the day after. So also another weird thing. Anyways, a lot of the reviews on this company are saying that this is what they do, or they say that it's faulty, like you've done something to it, or you've stained it, or whatever. And the aim of this company is obviously just to get the money and keep a hold of the money, which is interesting because my sister just told me that the owner of it's now like a millionaire. So great way to make money as well if you're doing scams. So anyways, that was that. And they said they'd give us a store credit, and they didn't as well, so that was another thing. So a pattern of mine is coming across these companies because you do shop online, you do trust, and when they're doing something that's unfair, unjust, and seems like a scam. Sorry, I'm stroking the dog if it looks weird why I'm moving, but he's putting his little head on my leg. But yes, so why these things kind of trigger me personally is something that's unjust is a scam. It makes you think, like, how do people kind of sleep at night when they're basically robbing people? So as this is a pattern, this is the universe's way of bringing something to my attention to work on. And it's not to allow things to affect your mood. Scammers are going to be scammers. It's my job to research before I buy. I was in a rush because we were going away. I was, panicking for outfits, as we sometimes do. And my other lesson is to use a card that would back me up on something like this instead of Zilch, which I use time and time again because it gives you cash back, but they do not help you in any of these situations in any way, shape or form. So anyways, that's on me as well. But what's also on me is allowing something to affect my mood and allowing something to change the shape of my day. So I have to work on that, and I have to crack this lesson because it will keep showing up for us until I do. So changing my mindset on it. Is my mindset worth 50 quid? Is my mindset worth being brought down over £50? No. Now, I like to raise awareness on companies like this, to warn other people to not have it happen to them. So I'll do what I can on that front, social media, all that kind of stuff, because that feels like the right thing to do. So nobody else, £50 might not be, say, the end of the world for me, but could be the end of the world for somebody else. It's not an amount to be sniffed at kind of thing. So yeah, working on my mindset around it. I did make the mistake of taking it personal. I was back and forth in the emails, and I could feel myself getting invested. And that's when I had to step back and say it's not personal. You know, scammers are going to be scammers. It's just how it is. You know, it's not okay. But it doesn't need to take anything else away from me. So that's what I had to work on. That was, you know, my lesson in this. And when I'm back and forth in these emails, this is the point where I'm feeling it is where I need to get to work, not later on. It's in that moment, because nothing should be able to take away my inner peace. Nothing in this, you know, what we could call like matrix reality. Because why should it? And behind all of this, we are eternal beings. You know, if you subscribe to the spiritual side of things, we are eternal beings, and nothing can really harm or take away from us anyway. And we're whole and we're safe, you know. So that's my spin on it. I'd love to know if anybody else gets patterns showing up for them, and if you have recognised, if you do the work, if the pattern stops showing up as it's supposed to as well. So yeah, so happy rainy Wednesday. As always, peace, love and light.